I thought I'd capture this quickly while I'm on the run because I've just come out of the Channel 9 studios. I don't know if you can just see up behind me, but I'm up at Mount Coot-tha just out in Brisbane. And I thought I'd just capture a couple of things for you if you have a media interview coming up, because as an influencer, one of the things that often happens is you might get the call to be able to be on a prime television show. And there are a couple of things that make this all work. So if you do get the call, the first thing is you need to be super responsive. So they generally will decide the day before that this is the story that they want to run. And if they call you, you need to get back to them really fast, because they just move on to somebody else because they need somebody, like really urgently to be on the show tomorrow. You need to, if they call at 9 o'clock, you have to call them at 9:30. You have to really get back to by that stage, because they move very fast. The second thing that you need to do is then be ready to prepare and practice what you're going to be saying on the show. So when you're with live television, so this is a live shoot. Mornings on Channel 9 is also a live shoot as well. So you have to really know your stuff, and because what they often do is we'll put on the screen what are the things that you're saying. So it's difficult to make it up live because you have to know they do a slide that's got the points that you're going to be saying. So you have to make sure what you're saying matches the slides. So you have to know your content and what you're going to be saying. It does pay to, they will generally send you the questions, you'll send them a response, they'll approve that content, and then from there you need to be prepared to go through that the next day and practice it overnight. And then the third thing is just remember to thank them afterwards. So I would suggest doing things like you might send them a gift, the producer, these people in the industry, in the media industry, I did a lot of outplacement for them a number of years ago for Channel 9, and these people work incredibly hard. They work really long hours, weekends, and they're not very highly paid at all, and they're often quite they're young. It's extremely competitive industry, and if you can just do something nice to say thank you, they don't hear that very often, and they are just so grateful if you go out of your way to acknowledge being in having the opportunity. So I would recommend thanking the producer. Do what you can just to really acknowledge them and the opportunity to be involved. So that's 3 things for today. There's heaps of other things, but I think if just to do those 3 things will make a big difference and help you to be able to position yourself as the influencer in your industry.